My husband and I came in, and Alex and his team were already ready for us, and they had the video to show us on the computer, our second video with them. And the moment it opened, my husband and I both started to bawl. And I just looked at him and he looked at me, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I want to share with the world. This is exactly who I believe Tashi DeLay is, and what we want to invoke is this emotion, this powerful, we want to elicit such an emotion. I want people to feel things because I want to feel things on a level. And that's what Mirrorless does, is they allow you to see and feel and experience something that you may not be able to if you're not in the room.
Mirrorless Productions has worked with local clients, regional clients, statewide clients, national clients, and they really deliver a format of videography that isn't necessarily seen here in Northeast Wisconsin, and it's attractive to visitors, it's attractive to even locals. Working on set with Mirrorless Productions is an absolute blast.
You know, when we see them come through the doors of our building, I mean, it's exciting for us because I think it makes us feel kind of big, if you will. It feels like we're accomplishing something. It feels like we're getting our name out there. Our staff gets a vibe from it, and knowing that someone else other than us is helping us push out our mission and our vision, and can do it from a much higher level of professionalism that we can. They make the process so easy. They come in, they've got a plan, they know what they're doing. It's all storyboarded, so there's a process that it really is not inconvenient for us at all. It doesn't take away from our day. We can run a normal day.
His ideas about how to showcase what we do in a very creative way that draws in the audience has been phenomenal. Before a conversation, he still does research. What's new on the website? What are we doing before we talk? So he has an idea of what's our feel right now, and how can what he's going to create align with what our current messaging is.
Not only is it good to have someone that you continue on like we have for the past 5 years, they start to learn your style, they know your culture, they know how you want to portray things. I think that's always the hardest, is getting that message across initially of here's what your company is about, here's what Summit's about, so you want it to speak to that. Having a partner, they already understand that. When we started on the project for the Jeep showroom, it was almost turnkey. It's like, hey, I know what you guys are going after, here's the nuances, here's what we're going to introduce. So it was really low pressure for me, low stress, because with the showroom going on, there's a bunch of other stuff that, you know, so I didn't have to worry about it. But having a partner like that, I can pick up the phone and call them, hey, I got a quick thing coming up, I think it'd be good for video. It's really quick to get it done. But having somebody like that in kind of your digital asset portfolio, I think is very important.
Alex always has these ideas that have us looking to the future, not just what we want to do now, but where we want to be.
Is the cost worth it? You almost can't afford not to. Just that simple. You almost can't afford not to. If you are trying to make influence and impact in your community, in your organization, you can't afford not to. Their whole tagline is, we put clients in motion. And you were able to see what most people have a hard time describing. You were able to visualize it, hear it, and see it, and then feel a kind of way about it to decide if we're a good partner for your event or your audience that you're trying to engage and inspire.